Hello, boys and girls. Today I have a story to read to you. The name of the story is called Safety Around Strangers. The author is Lucia Raatma. Before we begin the story, there are 3 vocabulary words I would like to go over with you. The first vocabulary word is emergency. Emergency means a sudden danger. The second vocabulary word is route. Route is the path you follow to go somewhere. The third vocabulary word is stranger. You will hear this word a lot throughout the story. Stranger. A stranger is anyone you do not know. Let's begin. Strangers. A stranger is someone you do not know. You know your family, friends, and teachers. Everyone else is a stranger. Most strangers are good, but some strangers are bad. They might want to hurt you. You must learn to be careful around strangers. Remember, strangers is someone you do not know. People you can trust. Many people can help you stay safe from bad strangers. You can trust people such as police officers and firefighters. Ask your parents which other adults can help you stay safe. These are strangers, boys and girls. People you do not know. And police officers and firefighters. Some of them you can trust. What bad strangers might do. Bad strangers might offer you a ride home. They might say your parents asked them to pick you up. They might promise to give you gifts like candy or money. But bad strangers use lies and gifts to trick you. Strangers, never take anything from strangers. Say no. Run away and tell an adult you trust. What bad strangers might say. Bad strangers might say things to trick you. They might pretend to be hurt. They might ask you to help find a lost puppy. Say no. Tell an adult you trust if a stranger asks you for help. Staying with groups. Bad strangers usually look for a child who is alone. You can stay safe by going places with other people. Stay with your group at all times. Again, stay with your group at all times. Never go anywhere alone. Ask a good stranger for help if you get lost. See, they're together in a group. Safe routes. A route is the path you follow to go places. Ask your parents to make sure your route is safe. Your parents can show you places along your route to go for help. It is safest to walk where there are many people. Bad strangers could hide near empty lots, parks, or streets. Safe routes. Stay away from strangers. You may pass by strangers on busy streets or in stores. try to stay 3 feet, 1 meter, away from them. Stay back if a stranger pulls up in a car. A bad stranger could pull up inside the car. Scream for help if someone tries to grab you. So what are you going to do, boys and girls? If someone tries to grab you, scream for help. And stay back if you can, 3 feet or more. Good job. Never go with strangers. You should never go anywhere with strangers. Always say no if strangers ask you to go somewhere. Do not get into strangers' cars. Do not enter strangers' homes. Always check with your parents before you go anywhere. So never go with strangers. Running away from strangers. Bad strangers may not leave you alone. Yell for help and make a lot of noise. Tell people the stranger is not your parent. Run into a store or another public place. Ask for help from an adult you trust. And that is the end of the story. Make a family code. Strangers might pretend to know your parents, but the strangers may be lying. You can learn to be smarter than strangers. Make a code word with your family. Number 1, make up your own family code word. Choose a word that everyone can remember. Choose a word that will be hard to guess. Number 2, make sure everyone in your family knows the code word. It must be a secret. Do not tell anyone else your code word. Number 3, your parents would use the code word in an emergency. Remember, an emergency is a sudden danger. They might have to send another person to pick you up. They will tell that person the code word. That person will tell you the code word. Number 4, practice using your code word with your family. Your parents should pretend they are someone else picking you up. They will tell you the code word. Then you know it is safe to go with them. Number 5, never go with anyone who does not know your code word. The person should tell you the code word first. Then you will know that your parents sent the person. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story today, and I hope you learned something about safety around strangers. And this book is just to make you aware of your surroundings and to keep you safe. Well, I enjoyed this story. Until next time, remember, live, laugh, and love.